Okay, question 3. We've got this U-shaped object here. I don't have a tangible model to show you that's similar to this, but we've got this U-shape. So this is the front view, then the plan view, and then the side view. So we're trying to work out what this view looks like first of all, this U-shape. That's going to go in the bottom left-hand corner. The criteria is still the same with this one. So down here we've got the criteria here, and we've also got the criteria here for the marking. So if we're going to draw this one, remember on the first couple of questions, they're all to scale, so we're taking our physical dimensions from here. So this one is 4 centimeters, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So each one of these is 5 centimeters. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which goes across. Again, just get into the habit of projecting any information faintly across to the other sides here. There we go, on the side. And then we know we've got a vertical line here, and we've also got a horizontal line here. The width of the stem, if I measure that, looks like about 1 centimeter, so that's 2 squares. So mark 2 squares on that one. And the base looks to be the same, so if I mark that one 2 squares up, I've now got this U shape here. Just checking, is there any hidden detail in there? I could mark that on now if I wanted to, but there isn't. So the next thing we need to do is I'm going to project up the verticals. So I've got a vertical here, which needs to go up. I've got a vertical here, and I've got a vertical here, and I've already done this one. Are there any horizontals? Yeah, I've got one horizontal here, which I've done. I've got another horizontal at the bottom, which needs projecting across, and I've got another horizontal there that needs projecting across. So there's no more verticals or horizontals that need projecting across. What I then need to do is decide the position of it. So we had a few problems with the last question, question 2, where I did it just 2 squares away. This one, I'm going to put it right at the back here. So the position of this line here is related to this line here on the drawing. So what I need to do is I'm going to draw this line in here. So what's that distance? So if I measure this one is 4 centimeters. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is here. And if I draw my line across, are there any more horizontal lines going across here that I haven't got on here? No. Then I need to decide where that 45-degree line is going to go. So I'm going to go corner to corner on this one. I think I should be okay with this one now. And then this line, this horizontal and this horizontal is going to come across. They're going to project across, hit this point here. It's going to come across here, hit this point here, and then they're going to go down vertically to then mark out the position of the side view. So all the information I need to finish this is already visible. So with my pen, if I just quickly go over the lines that I want to keep. So just bear in mind if there's any hidden detail. So the outside of the shape, no hidden detail with that. So I can mark that in. The same with this one. I've gone for a thinner pen this time. I can actually see these edges here. Even though there's these 2 edges here, they're there. They could be hidden, there should be hidden detail, but because these are on top of them, they supersede them. So this line here is going to be a vertical, and this line here is also going to be a vertical. Then if I draw in, I've got the U shape. I'm just checking, is there any hidden detail? Well, I can see all of that profile, so there is no hidden detail with this one, so mark that one in. The same with this here and this other horizontal, and the same here. I've got a vertical. So I'm making sure as well there are no undershoots or overshoots. So an undershoot is where you've got a gap, so I've managed not to get any of those. An overshoot is where I've been a bit careless and I've gone past the point here. So that could be confusing for somebody who's trying to understand the drawing. If I then draw these bits in, so I've got the whole of the outside shape, I can see that. So I'm going to mark that in. So I've got 2 verticals. If I rotate that around just very quickly, so there you go, got a bit of an overshoot there, and I've got a horizontal there. Now I've got this other line that's there from the projection of the front view, so I cannot see that on the drawing here. It's there, but I can't see it from that particular view, so we mark that one as hidden detail on the side. And if we're putting some dimensions in, this time I might put some smaller dimensions. So if I'm going to put a dimension for the width of this bit, I've got a leader line, I've got another leader line. They cannot touch the object. They're about 1 centimeter in length, and then because I can't fit the 2 arrowheads in and the unit in there, that means I'm just going to put them on the outside here. So I'm going to draw in my 2 neat arrowheads. They're shaded in, long and thin, like this. Shade them in, and this is 10 millimeters wide. If I do this, if I wanted to do one up here, I could use those construction lines. I could probably fit in. I'd have to maybe rub these gaps out here. I could then draw in where those dimension lines are going to go here, and I could put in there 20 millimeters as well for the distance here. But then if I was to measure the overall distance at 40, I wouldn't need to do this last one, because whoever's viewing this would be able to work out 10 plus 20 away from 40 means that that has to be 10. So you're trying to put enough information for somebody else to understand the drawing, but you don't want to over dimension. Okay, that's question 3.